we're gonna try something new today. So you will be getting daily, if not, it's like, no, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all right now. Y'all not getting daily content from me. Let me not lie to y'all. Y'all are not getting daily content from me, but you guys will be getting content from me, trying something different, showing all you artists out here that it's not impossible to have good sounding music. So one thing we're gonna go over right now is just some basic things. Number one, I have this pulled up right now. It's just a test. I'm going to show you guys the difference between a mixed version of a track and a non-mixed version of a track. It's just a couple things you guys can do to make your mixes stand out. All right, nice. So first things first, I'm going to pull this up real quick, show you guys a little sample real quick. Unmixed. So I know probably half of you guys probably like, what the heck did that even sound like? Ooh. Anyways, so check this out. I'm gonna solo this real quick so you guys can get a quick test. So this is just raw audio. So a lot of times you guys don't know this. In FL, for a perfect example, there is a difference between actually recording the vocals from FL, like your plugins and everything like that, and then getting the internal audio that's coming straight out of your interface in here. So right off bat, I'm gonna solo this vocal that I have recording in. Now, what I have on my vocal recording setup, so key tip for a lot of you artists that don't have a big studio to go to, this is a good chain. So I have two compressors on. One compressor on, as you guys can see, is just a clean compressor. I just want something to basically cover me if there's any bend, you know what I mean. I don't want any flex on my vocals, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this compressor there. Second thing, I have I believe this is the second compressor. This is the total control. So now this is a little different. So I highly recommend FabFilter plugins because they have their own EQs, and you guys can really work with these EQs and figure out what you want. And here's the thing, this compression is not for this vocal up here. Let me say this, these compressors are for my voice going in. So a lot of the times when you guys are looking at these plugins, what you guys do is you guys go, okay, well, LC said this is the numbers 80, and you guys saw here, if I bring this back, you guys saw 80, you guys saw the 2,500, and you guys saw the 7,500. Don't listen, guys. That is the biggest mistake of the industry. Please do not copy numbers like that. That is the worst thing you can do, is copy numbers and just be like, all right, let's just recreate what LC did. No. Okay. Actually, this is set up dialed towards the room that I'm in now. If you guys have paneling, if you guys have, you know, soundproofing, you guys don't have the same, you know, structure recording as everybody else. So I'm just telling you guys the plugins you guys should be putting on. So two compressors right there. Now here's a big thing for my guys that don't have a treated room. This right here is a Fruity Limiter. Now it is another version of a compressor, but it also has a gate in it, and I use it for the noise gate part of it. This is the first one. The first one I have is for gain control, to help me not go above a certain loudness. Obviously, we want to make sure that we're getting a full vocal, so it's raised above the point where, you know, it's hitting right, but it's not screaming loud. And then the second thing I have is, this is my noise gate right here and there. If I don't have this noise gate on, bro, we're done. Like, you can hear everything else going on in the street, in the house, the clicking, the chairs, the moving, the everything. So I highly suggest using the noise gate. Link in the bio. I'm gonna have to where you guys can skip ahead right now and see this part. So this is the vocal itself going in. So if you guys are wondering what my dry vocal sounds like, this is it right here. All right, so you guys got a good taste of that. Whatever, LC sucks. You guys got a good taste for that. So that's with all the plugins I just showed you guys, the limiters, the compressor, the gain, the gate, everything, and the auto tune snapped onto my voice already. So that's no plugins at all. That's nothing. So I want to show you guys the difference between a unmixed and a mixed version. I'm sorry, that probably just snapped. All right, here we go. So I have 2 EQs, 1 compression, then I have 2 sound goodizers, a de-esser, and I do some other compression. Don't get it twisted. I have other stuff in the buses, but this is just the main vocal chain. So here's what it sounds like without the auto pan and the harmony. All right, so I'm breaking down even further. So this is without reverb and delay. Okay, so right off bat, we could tell that's way more forward than this. Obviously, we can tell. So Waves, I love Waves plugins. Now, this is a plugin I have called Waves Harmony Engine. Now, this is a super dope plugin because I'll show you guys what this plugin does. Instead of having a choir in your house coming to record everything, or you taking a million different vocal takes to create a choir, this plugin simply does that for you. Just right off back. And this is something new I actually have been playing with. So just want to test this guys out. Take a listen to this. Now, obviously, you can go in here and you can modulate it to sound more natural, whatever you guys want. It can have delay, it can have a pan, it can really do whatever you guys want it to. You see, guys, it has the natural setting, the correction. You guys can go in and write your own notes if you felt like it. I'm not doing that. You guys aren't getting that much work out of me. Anyways, so that's a super dope plugin. And then for my guys that love the panning vocals, because a lot of you guys like to pan your hooks and things like that, or just pan your background vocals in general, Waves Brower Motions, this is a super dope plugin. This thing has omnidirectional panning, meaning that it can auto pan, but it can also pan any direction you want it to go to. So really, I'll show you guys this right now. This is super dope. This is the track when it's panned. And it gives you guys a good representation of where it's moving. So all my headphone users, if you guys are using headphones, you guys are seeing that it's rotating 360, but it's also moving horizontally left to right. You know what I mean? So we're good to go. Go back one more time and listen to the unmixed version. You guys get the second one time this time. Now we had that. Now check this out. So there you go. If you guys ever wonder what it sounds like to have an unmixed vocal versus a very well put together vocal chain, there you go. Right then and there. This has been your boy LC. I will holler at you guys later. Peace.